Morning Takeover. Welcome to hour number 3 of the show. My name is Stancy.
And my name is Zeyonce.
And like we promised, we have a guest calling in all the way from the US. She's joining us for the very first time. I'm not sure if this is one of her first interviews. I've got sources that are telling me that it might be, so we're going to try to make it as comfortable for her as possible. You've been hearing her song here on Wave for quite some time now. It's a track called Labo Mo, and we've been excited every time it plays because it's a such an upbeat song. Her name is Zeyonce. So Zeyonce, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Morning Takeover.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Hello, how are you? How are you doing? I mean, where have you been quarantining, if you are even?
I've just been at home, or at work with my mom. I just graduated from high school a couple weeks ago.
Congrats.
Yeah, I got my first job, so yeah, it's been okay so far.
You're based in the Bay, right?
Yeah, in Milpitas.
So how's it like over there? Like, how's the situation with the pandemic going on and everything? Are things on lockdown or businesses opening?
There's a lot of businesses opening. Like, I feel that they shouldn't because, that's not safe. That second wave is going to hit hard.
Yep.
But yeah, everything here is just pretty much normal. If anything, it's just people are wearing masks. So, yeah.
So for people who are watching us live on the Facebook page, facebook.com/wave891fm, or for those tuning in on air, can you introduce yourself and your sound, your music to anybody who's hearing or seeing you for the very first time? Like, who is Zeyonce and what's your music all about?
Well, first, my name is Zeyonce, or you can just call me Z, if anything. A lot of people just call me Z. I'm a singer, performer. I like to sing R&B, pop, a little bit of soul, and I sing some Tagalog songs here and there, some OPM, and yeah, I'm 18.
Yeah, fresh out of high school. So like, it's that time in your life where you feel like the world is your oyster, like you can conquer anything, right? Right. So what's your origin story in the music industry? Like, how did you get in? What was that itch that made you want to scratch it and decide to just take the plunge and get right into it?
Well, first, I started singing when I was 6, and I got involved with singing because, it always starts with your parents putting you through things just to test it out. And yeah, this is just one thing that, it stuck with me. And yeah, ever since I was 6 up until now, I've just been having support from all my peers and family just to continue doing it. And, here I am now as a Viva artist.
I love that spirit. Would you say that it's hard for you to adjust switching languages or
Sure.
I don't know, being able to dip your toes in both the LA scene as well as in Manila?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course, learning Tagalog, I'm of course still learning a little bit, but I have few words down, but being in the Bay and stuff, it's not that hard because there's a lot of also Philams here and stuff, so it's not like you're not getting any of that recognized over here. So yeah, it's pretty similar in the Philippines. It feels good to have that audience here as well.
It's funny because when I first heard Labo Mo, and the first thing I did after listening to that, I straight up hit up Danny Boy and I said, yo, your sister can sing really well and her Tagalog is on fire. And I was as honest as I could be saying, is she better than you? And he goes, nah, man, she ain't better than me, but only by a hair. I'm only better than her Tagalog by a hair. So that's a high compliment coming from Danny Boy too.
Aw, thanks, brother.
Yeah, so just to clarify for everybody who might be confused, we're confirming it. You are Phil Am, so that explains the Pinoy roots, the familiarity with Tagalog and everything. But here's a question that I've been meaning to ask: is Zeyonce a screen name? Is it a legit name? And does it? I'm sure it causes confusion, like when people try to Google you, because I tried to Google you, and I'm not gonna lie, Queen Bee first came up, so that might be a little bit difficult on the search engines, right?
Yeah, for sure. No, Zeyonce is my real name. I actually got it from my siblings growing up. Like when I was born, I didn't have a name for like 2 days.
Oh, what?
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, like they didn't know what to name me. So my other siblings, my other sisters, they all have Z's in their name. So that was when Beyonce was still in Destiny's Child and stuff. So my sister, she came up with, why don't we just put a Z in front of B, and that's where I got my name. Yeah.
That's the origin story.
Yeah.
As a Phil-Am, how easy or how hard is it to pursue a recording career in the Bay, or to get in touch with the people at Viva? Because there is that gap, especially with quarantine. Like the distance is amplified.
Yeah. For sure. Like working or trying to pursue a career over here, challenges of course, but I feel like it's not that difficult because of the wide range of diversity there is already over here, and plus two, there's a lot of artists already trying to make it on the come up as an artist, and a lot of people in the Bay Area, they just have so many talents. And yeah, a lot of people I know actually, they like making music and they write songs and they're really good, but they just don't have the resources. But if anything, like you just really have to push out there to find those opportunities. I feel like it's really easy over here with it being like California, LA, Hollywood, the Bay Area. Like it's just, there's a lot of range over here.
That's good. And since you're talking about like your song Labomo that we've been playing as well, how is the creative process like? How did that come to be? Is based off a personal experience with a guy that just don't know what he's doing with his life, and how you sit in it? Tell us.
I didn't write the song. It was Marcus Davis. He's my producer. Yeah, I've never written anything personally. I've actually been trying to attempt keyword during this quarantine. Yeah, it's like kind of working out, but like I just have to have more practice. But yeah, the creative process, like it was so cool, like being in a studio with Marcus Davis. Like recording was so fun. He's like such a fun guy to hang around with and record. I was so comfortable with him, and yeah, like recording, doing the video, everything was just amazing. I liked it.
Did you guys record and shoot before quarantine?
I went to the Philippines in February, and that was just in time before they started like cutting everything off. So yeah, that was like perfect timing for me.
Was it your first time here, or had you visited the Philippines before that?
I've been visiting the Philippines for basically my whole life. I've been there as a kid, and yeah, I love going there. I go there like almost every year.
So yeah, I guess the next time you come here, maybe when this is all said and done, a stop to wave should be part of your schedule.
For sure, right? Whenever this is done. Eesh.
Yes, please. Since we're in the line of making music, and I know you work with Marcus Davis already, is there anyone else in this industry, or who knows, maybe even internationally, maybe they're in the States, would you like to work with? So who are your dream collaboration?
Honestly, I like Kiana Lede. I love Kiana Lede, or Doja Cat. Ooh, Doja Cat.
Yes.
I love Doja Cat. Like, she's just so different. I love her style of music. It's just, I love her. She's like my top 3.
That's amazing. How
yeah,
about
those
locally?
are artists whose songs we love as well. Yeah. Are you familiar with the local scene here? Like, if you are, what are the names, or who are the names you'd like to collab with eventually?
For sure, Sarah G has been one of my inspirations for like growing up. My first song I actually ever performed when I was younger was My Heart Will Go. Wait, what's it called? Forever's Not Enough. Yeah,
that.
That was my first song I've ever sang. Like, and I remember too, I had a video on YouTube. It was just me singing out. I was just so stiff. I was so scared.
That's the
it is a high bar.
It for sure is, but I did it though.
Okay, I like it. So I can't wait for that. Sarah G, Zeyonce, that would be a really interesting thing to watch. And now I'm sure you know the moves to it too. So maybe like a remake of that version, or maybe a cover. That would be interesting.
Right, that'll be hot.
As we wind down the interview here, let's talk about goals. Because regardless of what industry you're in, whether it's corporate or the arts, there's always got to be that goal. So now that you've got a song playing on the radio here in Manila, what other goals do you have on your checklist?
Well, for this song specifically, I just really want people to enjoy it as much as I do because I like listen to the song every day. I just want people to like, continue making their TikToks, like continue watching it, streaming it, whatever. I really want people to enjoy it as much as I do because me listening to it, like I just can't stop moving, like, just jam out to it really. Like.
All right. And for our listeners who want to keep following you on social media, even after the interview or after this Facebook Live video, where can they find you?
All of my social media is Zeyonce Brown. I have Facebook, Instagram. I use Twitter too a little bit, not that much. But yeah, everything is Zeyonce Brown. And you can find me, check me out, what else I got. And, shoot me a DM if you ever want to talk. I like talking. I need new friends anyway. Quarantine.
I mean, we're all stuck at home. We have nowhere else to be.
I need new friends.
I love it. I love it. Ladies and gents, Zeyonce Brown, I feel like we've learned so much about you. I can't wait to see what's in store for you as well. My finger crossed that you and Danny Boy, our very own Danny Boy, will come up with a song together because as soon as I heard your track, I told Danny that talent comes from that blood, like you guys really know how to sing, so I can't wait. Hopefully that will be in the cards in the future. But since we've been talking all about this song, it's something that we have to play for you as well. You mentioned that you listen to it every day, right? Just so
trying to meet that quota for today.
We do too. All right, we do too. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here, taking the time. Until then, we'll be playing you that track from Zeyonce Brown. It's a track called Labo Mo on Wave 89.1. It's all good.
Thanks, Z.
Thank you, guys.